The news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. Whenever the school calendar year comes to an end, one thing most of the upper grade students look forward to is the opportunity for job training, some says summer jobs. This is a process the Department of Education here in the Virgin Islands helps to facilitate. Most look for placement at entities of choice, and sometimes when those choice entities cannot accommodate, other options are sought, as in the case of these two male students of the Elmore Stout High School.
When Ms. Garden came and said she would like us to entertain these two young men in terms of security, I thought about it several times and I said, where are we going to put them? Where are we going to put them? Where are we going to put them? Because we have sensitive areas. We couldn't put them.
It was myself and Miss Malone, Miss Carrie Ann Malone. We were working together on this venture, and I am so grateful to Top Security for allowing these young men to job train with you guys.
The two young men, students of the Elmore Stout High School, both were hoping to job train with the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force.
I wanted to be more in the police department because I want to be more with the dogs, but I couldn't do that. So I'm really grateful for y'all to accept me into the security.
I really want to be a forensic because I want to solve cases and all that stuff. That's really much it.
It's not a practice or even permitted to have students job train with the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, as we were told. So for these two, the next available option was a security form.
So I finally said, okay, we're going to send them out to the same school that they are part of. Let them see the stress Ms. Campbell and the other security go through to keep them in line. And then we're going to send them elsewhere.
I know both of them from school. The experience, it's a good time because then we had the summer camps with about 100 students. So they would have to help us with the students. Well, Mr. Glasgow, I show him one time, you lock up after everything, and I don't have to show him back again because as the time he get his keys and he ready to lock up. So I was impressed with their working attitude.
And I work in the security because I get to at least do something that I enjoy.
My experience as a security was kind of fun. I had a lot of fun, meet a lot of people. I learned a lot of stuff. I learned to socialize more and just learn a lot of stuff. And time management. That's really one thing I learned from Miss Campbell, to come on time more often because I would come late. But other than that, I really had fun, and I'm actually grateful to have this opportunity to do it.
Managing Director and owner of the security firm Top Priority Security, Lesmore Smith, said he was moved by the fact that for many young people, job training at the security firm would have been an all-out no.
I was fortunate to run into the two young men, Mr. Glasgow and Mr. Barker, and I had about 10 minutes conversation with them. Why they choose to come to a security firm to learn about security. And when they explained me the reason for them being here, they want to transition into the law enforcement industry. I think it was indeed one of those things that I've never heard in all my life. A young man want to be police. You don't hear that. Young man want to start security to be police. You don't hear that. And I couldn't do nothing else but welcome them. Ms. Garden, she been on our trail. We promised how we would do it. Madam Guidance Counselor, we did it. We send them out there. We attached them to the school with Ms. Campbell and other places. We did it. I assure them from my training experience, which is law enforcement. I was a policeman. I'm a trained fireman. I went through all that with them. I'm a trained security, and I do building. So ask me what I want to be, all I can be. And because of that, it gave me a lot of skill set. So I can go anywhere and survive. And I encourage you young men, it's not because you want to be a policeman that should be your ultimate goal. Always believe that when that job finish, your life still have to go on. Because like everything else, I did my years, I left. If I didn't know anything else, I would be stuck. When I left, my colleagues thought, well, that's it for me. Everybody have a plan for your life, but you know what's best for your life. When they hear you say you want to do security or law enforcement, you want to go in that dog job? Yeah, I want to be a part of ensuring the safety of my country, and that's what I want to do. And that is a privilege for me this afternoon to be able to have you all on board, and I appreciate you all being on board. As I said to you all that day in the room downstairs, feel free to call me anytime if there's a question based on the training and experience I have, to come out there and let's talk about it. I know there's going to be some moments in your life when your other peers going to say, nah. Be encouraged by you. Be inspired by you. First of all, make you proud, and then everybody else can follow. If you make you proud, your mom going to be proud. If you make you proud, your friends going to be proud. If you make you proud, one day you might have a son or a daughter, they will be proud. Your girlfriend might left you in the middle of the street. What about that? Make you proud.
And for the two, they walked away with certificates and a little cash reward, but most of all, the experiences that will benefit them along the way and the backing of great friends.
For me, my friends were just surprised. My friends were surprised because you see how small I am.
You small.
And they wouldn't see me as that, like a security or any police, because most like I joke wrong in the mouth.
My friends never see me that way. They praise me or something like that. They will like dops me up and telling me, wow, you're doing good, something like that. And they were laughing, and we were laughing, making jokes, but they were actually like proud of me.
For this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.